Welcome back to Lounging with John. This is part 2 to how to change your life with a personal journal. We hope that this is successful for you, and we hope that after 31 days, you will have a journal that you can look back on and start making changes in your life to become more successful and, most of all, to be happy. Let's get started.
The objection to conforming to usages that have become dead to you and scatters your force. What pieces of your old identity are you still holding on to but yet no longer believe in? You're holding on to these wholeheartedly. Are they worth letting go, or do you continue to hold on to them? And then they've got it reworded here. What pieces of your old identity do you hold on to that are no longer serving you or you no longer believe in wholeheartedly? Are they worth letting go of? So basically things that you no longer look at or believe in, but yet you're still holding on to them. Do you need to hold on to that stuff, or is it time to just let go of it? I think that's kind of like, holding on to things in your past. Definitely think about this one when you write about it. Day 5. This is a good one, guys. It's kind of a long quote here. I'll do my best because I'm reading to you as the screen reader's reading to me. So I promise you, I'm able to speak a full sentence. Okay. To compete is to choose to play somebody else's game. This can be a massive source of energy, but it's also a dangerous game. The billionaire investor and founder of PayPal, Peter Thiel, said that the fierce competition in his college career nearly kept him from doing what he actually was meant to do. He later wrote in 0 to 1, all failed companies are the same. They fail to escape competition. This is going to be another one that goes really deep into it. Okay, so this says also that, put simply, Moon has found that the more diligent firms compete with each other, the less differentiated they can become. This is a tricky one, you guys. And it says here, a lot of lives are ruined because of competing with other things, other people in your life. So here's what it's asking you. This is a tricky one. Okay, it says, where are you competing in your life that you actually don't want to be? Is it money, audience, position, possessions, looks, awards, travel, experiences? Do you guys see what this is saying here? People compete all the time. I've got people that are, in not my direct family, but in my family line, some cousins, maybe aunts, whatever, and they compete with each other. Want to go out and buy a new car, and then next thing you know, they're going and buying something that's better than their car. That's all they do is compete. I see it all the time. So this is just simply put, instead of it being put so daggone just deep, my gosh, this one was not a simple one to read. You'll see. It's down there in the description. Read all that. I left some of the stuff out on this one on day 5. But what are you competing with in your life today? And most of all, is it worth it? What is the reward what are you gaining from it? I want you to write about it. I want you to write about the things in your life that you feel like you got to compete with. And I'll tell you right now, the worst thing ever to do is compete with other people to be better than them, to think that you got to do better than them, or you got to look better than them, or you got to have a business better than them, or you got to work harder than them, or you got to, whatever it might be. I want you to write about it, okay? Okay, so on the next podcast, we'll start at day 6. And we're going to be doing more on self-reliance, looking at the things that are going on in your life. And you're going to continue to write these small journals down. I think this can really help you guys. And you're not the only one doing it. Guess what? I'm doing it because I want to improve my life. And this is such a really interesting way to do it. But writing is a good thing. And if you're not, if you don't want to write, then do it on a voice recorder or something. Don't skip this one out. Because I believe if we go through every single day, all the way to day 31, there's a lot here, guys. I mean, it gets into talking about changes that you introduce into your life, where you want to be, where you want to go. There's a lot to this. I just hope it helps you. I really do. And I'm just looking down here. It even gets into, the inner voices and something we all have. We all have an inner voice, right? It gets into a lot of stuff. I'm being quiet here because I get to reading this stuff and it's just so interesting. So interesting. What I've also done, if you want to cheat and go ahead and just read it yourself, all 31 days of this journal challenge, so to speak, go for it. I do appreciate you guys listening, but if you'd rather just go through it yourself, that's fine too. The link should be down there in the description. If not, the days are. Okay. So, let me know what you guys think. All right? Let me know. What do you think this can do for you? What do you think this can do for you? I believe myself, this is just going to allow me to be a better person and to do more in my life for me that makes me happy. A lot of the times, if you're anything like me, it's not very often that you think about me. We're always thinking about the other person. And there's nothing wrong with thinking about other people, caring about other people, doing good for other people. But shouldn't we do good for ourselves before we do good for others? Because once you start respecting yourself, doing good for yourself, you're going to do good for others. It all kind of connects. I want to thank you guys for listening. I hope that this will help you out. I hope you enjoy the first few days of your personal journal to success. And leave your comments below. Let me know how you like this. Give us a thumbs up. Share on Twitter, Facebook, or any other social site you might be a part of. Hit that subscribe and join us. And also, tell your friends about us. Word of mouth. It's a very powerful thing. We will reach that 1,000 people. We gonna make it. We will get there. We'll get there together or without. Ain't that right?
Hey guys, John here. I would like to thank you guys for taking the time to listen to this series that I started. Now there's going to be 31 in total of different things that you're going to write about for the next month. And it might sound silly to some, but if you actually tried it, you might be surprised that you might find things that you really didn't pay attention to before. This is a chance for you to sit down and really look at the things in your life and ask yourself, does this make me happy? Should I do this? Why do I think like that? What makes me do this? Right? The entire point and the main goal here is for you to reach happiness and success in your life. Being happy, that's the ultimate goal, isn't it? Is to be happy, to be satisfied in your life with you. Well, this journal will allow you to do that. You're writing a journal that's allowing you to look back, to look down on you, like looking in the mirror and looking at the puzzle that you've put together so far to see if all the pieces are the way that you want it. And the good thing is this, it's a positive thing, because doing this, the only thing that you're going to be able to do with this is improve your life, because you're going to focus on things and you're going to tell yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I doing that when it doesn't really make me happy? I would rather do this. Or why do I treat people like that? Do I want to be that person? No, so I'm going to change that. I like it, you guys. I think it's a good way to be able to really look at things in your own life without other people stepping in, throwing their finger out at you and saying, no, do this, do that, do this, do that. No. Now it's your turn. It's your time to stand up and say, this is my life, and I want to do exactly what I got to do to make sure that I'm happy, to make sure that I'm reaching the success in my life that I want, not somebody else. The life that I want to live for my own reasons, my own purposes, my own opinions, my own desires. It's a positive thing, and I wish you guys the best of luck with this. I hope you guys follow me through the entire journal for 31 days. Each day you get up, you take 5 minutes. Maybe you might say, well, I'm too busy. I don't got time for this. Sure you do. Sure you do. Make time. Make time in the morning. Make time at lunch. Make time at dinner. Before you go to bed. Before you go to work. While you're eating your lunch at work. While you're eating your dinner at home. While you're relaxing before you go to bed. After you take a shower. Before you lay down. When you lay down. But if you actually do it, please give me feedback. I want to know how you feel about it. When you go back and you look, do it for a few days, for about 3 or 4 days at least, and go back and actually, do me a favor. I want you to follow, let's see, this was actually 2 podcasts because I had to break it up in 2 different ones. Let's do, okay, so we're going to be doing each day 2 podcasts a day for the journal. And in each one of them, there's going to be 3 different things you're going to write about. We're going to talk about 3 different things, a total of 6 each day. Okay? I want you to at least do 12 days. And then I want you to look back at it. I want you to look at it. Okay? And of course, each day, the whole point is write it down and then look back at it. Because it's going to allow you to make changes if you choose to. But after 12 days, I want you to look back and tell me what it's doing for you. If it's made a difference for you. I really think it will. Because this is a chance. This is your time. Not someone else to tell you what you need to do in your life to be happy. To tell you buy that car or get that job or go do this, go do that. This is your time. Your moment. Your own personal moment. And I think later on, if you do this all the way through, all 31 of them, I think later on you're going to look back because you're going to save it. You're going to put it in a drawer somewhere in your safe. And later on, you're going to show somebody else that same thing. You're not going to let them read it, of course. but you're going to show it to them, and you're going to say, in this journal, is all the answers that I needed to change my life around for me. I think it's a really awesome thing to do. I'm doing it. Okay? So I'm doing it with you. So I want you to do it with me. Okay? I think you will get some good results out of this. All right, I'm out of here, guys. I love every one of you. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, and we will talk to you soon.